We're going to walk through another evaluation of a limit, and we're going to use the limit laws for each step. So let's go ahead and begin by separating this using first the quotient law, and that states that we can take the limit of the numerator and the denominator separately. So we'll set that up as the limit of x as it approaches -2. The argument x to the third plus 2x squared minus 1. And that is set over the limit as x approaches -2. The argument 5 minus 3x. And in this next step, we're going to separate this using 3 different laws. First, we can see that we have a constant value here in the numerator and in the denominator. If we were to separate that as just a limit, then we would see that as x is approaching -2 for that constant value of 5, using law 7, it states that we will simply have 5. And that is also true in the numerator. As you can see, for 1, we will have 1. Further, we are going to separate this using the sum and difference law. So we'll go ahead and set that up such that the limit as x is approaching -2 for the function of x to the third plus the limit as x is approaching -2 for 2 times x squared. And here we're just going to put that constant minus 1. And again, this is all set over. And here we're just going to put our constant value, 5, minus the limit as x approaches -2 for 3 times x. And the last 2 laws that we're going to use are going to be the constant multiple law. And you can see that we have a constant here being multiplied by the function x squared. We also have a constant, a 3, being multiplied by x. Further, we can see that we have just a variable x to the third, and we are going to use law number 8 in order for us to evaluate that. So let's go ahead and set that up. So we are going to have -2 to the third. And here we're going to pull that out, and we are going to have plus 2 times the limit as x is approaching -2, leaving us with the function x squared minus 1 set over 5. And this is now going to be 3 times the limit of x as it approaches -2 for just x. And finally, we're just going to use, for the remainder of these limits, we're going to just use the direct substitution method. So we can finally set this up as -2 to the third plus 2 times negative 2 squared minus 1 in the numerator over 5 minus 3 times negative 2. I'll rewrite that a little better for you. And now we can simply evaluate this. So we are going to end up with negative 2 to the third is going to leave us with a negative 8 plus, you have negative 2 squared is 4 times 2 gives us a positive 8 minus 1 over, and we have negative 3 times negative 2. That will leave us with 5 plus 6, which gives us a limit of negative 1/11. Thanks for watching. I hope that helped.